This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sports City. Yes, Sports City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How is everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is a platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How's everybody doing? All is well? Well, for those of you that have tuned in, especially those from this morning, I appreciate that. We did the watch along with the Reggae Girls earlier in the morning, the mid-afternoon, and also here we are right now. So quite a bit of information. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say. It really, really is something that we should make note about, something we should process, and something we should really embrace as well. So how's everybody doing? And if you haven't already, please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary. All right, guys? Please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys? Simply put. All right? Hopefully you guys can be able to make note about that. All right? Good. So with that being said now, let's get right into the matter, shall we? Baji the Great, how are you doing? The Reggae Girls, sir. The Reggae Girls defeated Sheffield United by 2-0. The goals in that game coming from Chantal Swaby and Shayna Matthews. Those were the goal scorers in the game against Sheffield United. 2-0. That was the score in the game. Jason Guna says, up Simon, up Jason. So I know you guys are looking at the title of this video and saying, what's going on here? What's happening? And what do we have to really discuss here? So why should we, as the title say, why was today a good day for Reggae Boyz and Reggae Girls? Bounce TV, how are you doing, sir? The Reggae Girls, 2, Sheffield United, 0. No problem, Budget the Great. Hope you're doing good. And guys, remember as well, hit the like button, okay? Yes, hit the like button. Let's hear what you guys have to say. And I'm looking forward to hearing everything, really. So keep me posted. All right? Good. So with all of that being said now, folks, let's get right into the matter, shall we? Why? Why is today a good day? Not only did the Reggae Girls win, but why are we say it's a good day for the Reggae Boyz as well? Remember, we moved up in the rankings. Yes, we moved up in the rankings. And yes, it is a marginal increase. But everything you have to take in account improved. You guys know the story about the law of attraction? Well, let me tell you about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a belief, it's a thought process that if you base your idea and your thoughts on positive things, then positive things will come back to you. So the Reggae Girlz won today. The Reggae Boyz have moved up in the rankings. Reggae Boyz on target over the weekend. Potential Reggae Boyz, players of Jamaican heritage on target over the weekend. All of that has to be embraced. Positivity is important. And why is this something that we keep on, that myself keeps on stressing and stressing and stressing? Well, the truth of the matter is this. You think positive, your actions will follow in that suit as well. And positive things will come to you. Things will fall into place in time. Things will naturally progress along that same line. So that is why we should be happy, should be excited, should look at today as a good day. Jamaica has moved up in the rankings, and Jamaica is looking much higher to push up even further in the rankings. Positivity. Positivity. When was the last time that you saw a cup competition in Jamaica? Well, guess what? We have a link up now. You know, just like in England, you have the FA Cup, you have the League Cup. Well, in Jamaica, we have the Link Cup, and we're at the quarterfinal stage now of that as well. So that's two competitions. So clubs that might not be in for the top honors, they have an opportunity themselves to win a trophy. They have the opportunity to win a trophy. That's right. They have the grand opportunity to win a trophy themselves. On Wednesday, it's Tivoli Gardens against Dunbeholden and Portmore United against Malines United. On Thursday, it's Cavalier against Mount Pleasant and Harbourview against Chapeltown Maroons. Wednesday and Thursday this week. Wednesday and Thursday this week. A cup competition. Cup competition. Remember, all of those teams that I made mention are not all of them you could say title contenders. Not all of them. Chapeltown are 14th in the table. Right? But guess what? There's a grand opportunity for Chapeltown to win a trophy. Malines. An opportunity there, right? Can you believe it? Arnett Gardens at the top. And for me, many people keep asking me this question, and I'm going to repeat it. The team that I enjoy watching the most in the Premier League is Cavalier FC, Cavalier Football Club. They're second in the table, 40 points, 3 points behind the leaders, Arnett Gardens. But if you win that game, top of the league. Top of the league. You understand what I'm saying? For me, I remember, based on the situation with Cavalier, not too long ago, they were ninth in terms of giving the most minutes to under 21 players across the globe. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? So why am I stressing this positivity? Why is it a good day for Reggae Boyz and Reggae Girlz? It has to be applauded. It has to be pointed out about the progress that has been made. And we cannot brush that aside at all. We cannot brush that aside at all. Let me take some of the comments before I get back to the point that I was making mention about. Bounce TV. Did you watch the video with Baz from Toffee TV? I encourage you to watch that video. Amara Mills Entertainment says, bless up, Simon. How do you feel about... Well, first, he needs a Jamaican passport. That needs to be a priority. Ian Campbell, how are you doing, sir? So I spoke about why should today be a good day? Why should we reflect that today is a good day? One, the Reggae Girlz won. And not only that, two, quite recently, the Reggae Boyz made a jump in the FIFA rankings. So that in itself should be encouragement, should be optimism, should be something that we should be relishing as positive news, as reinforcement, as something that you could say, yes, This is exciting. This is riveting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's great. Exciting, isn't it? Joel Grant? I'm not sure if Joel Grant. Do you think Jamaica can make World Cup 2026? Not think, Omari, but I know. I'm that confident in 2026. Extremely confident 2026 that yes, Jamaica will be there. Absolutely. 150%. 150%, 169%, billion percent. Music MX says up. So let's go back to the point I was saying. You have to commend and acknowledge the improvements that are taking place. Not only do we have the Jamaica Premier League, but we also have the Link Cup, which is a cup competition, an opportunity for trophy, another trophy. Not only that, but monetary gain. The winning club gets 1.65 million Jamaican dollars. Not only that, but every time a player scores, they get 5,000 Jamaican dollars. Yeah, 5,000 Jamaican dollars. So let's say Kyle Ming of Cavalier scores a hat trick. That's 15,000 Jamaican dollars just for that game. Roughly 1,100 US dollars, I should say. So yeah, absolutely. Well, guess what? I'm confident in it. Tajay Scott says Cameron Simmons and Soleil Washington, man, amazing again. Tajay Scott, let me tell you something. For me, those two have to be on the plane for the World Cup. Those two players have to be on the plane for the World Cup. Okay? Both of them have to be on the plane for the World Cup. Both of them. All right? Good. Warren Artie says, blessing Simon. Any reports on Bunny Shaw after the knock later today? She will be assessed, but she's doing okay. Jason Gooden says, how does a link up positively affect the Reggae Boyz? Well, you're going to see, because with more eyes watching this competition, more persons, more scouts are watching. Especially the BBC will actually be coming down next week to cover some of the games locally as well. And not cover as in broadcast it, but to actually take it in and write stories and reports on it. That is the British Broadcasting Corporation. They'll be on the island next week, and they'll be taking in some Mount Pleasant Academy games, and they'll also be heading to some games in Kingston as well. Tajay Scott says, McNamara come off the bench and look great. I'm pleasantly pleased by her performances as well. So Tajay, when you're picking the 23-player squad now, think about it. Just process it for a moment, yeah? So Sydney Schneider, yeah? Yasmin Jameson, Rebecca Spencer, Swaby Sisters, Vian Sampson, Victoria Williams, Tierney Wiltshire, Denisha Blackwood, Tiffany Cameron. That's 10. All right? 13 more players to select. You ready for the 13 more players? Here we go. Peyton McNamara, Drew Spence, Havana Salone, Trudy Carter. Yeah? You follow me so far? Atlanta Premise. That means we have 8 players left to pick in the squad. Bunny Shaw, Jody Brown, Shayna Matthews. Yeah? That means we have 5 more players left to pick in the squad. Soleil Washington, Cameron Simmons. That means we have 3 players left to pick in the squad. Yeah? Kayla McKenna. That means we have 2 spots open. Who do you give those 2 spots to? I say give 1 to Chinyela Asha, give 1 to Rachel Jones. Unless Dorian Bailey has a Jamaican passport, unless Jade Bailey gets fit, then yeah, we can have that conversation. So again, we go back to the title of this video. Today's a good day for Reggae Boyz and Reggae Girls. I want you all to be extremely positive, excited about the future. I want you guys to be uplifted. I want you guys to think about what lies ahead, because it's an exciting moment in time. It's a moment in time that you can't brush aside at all. All right? Just let that sink in. It's important. Amari Mills Entertainment says, I hope Jonathan Russell will be in the squad going forward with DJ Bobby. By the way, when the Jamaica Reggae Boys have a game. So before the Gold Cup, things are being worked upon in terms of friendlies, but nothing has been confirmed right now. But I'll keep you up to date as it relates to confirmed friendlies that will open up prior to the Gold Cup. I'll keep you abreast on that information. All right. So you guys can rest assured that once I get that information, you guys will know. Okay. So yes, positivity, positivity, happiness. Please, guys, please, I'm begging you. Not begging you, but I'm asking you kindly. Yeah, meditate on the title. Meditate on the title for a few minutes and think about it. Think about the impact that our boys and girls have had. Our Reggae Boys went to the Azteca Stadium and got a point against Mexico. Not only that, scored twice at the Azteca for the first time in history. Not only that, went toe to toe with them. And then you think about the Reggae Girls. We're going to a second World Cup this year. You know? Ian Campbell says, in my opinion, Lewis Baker is the best midfielder in England. Best midfielder of Jamaican heritage, is that what you're saying? If you say that, then I can say, okay. Wayne Carnegie says, how's Ravel doing? Ravel is doing okay. His agent is doing everything that he needs to do to ensure that everything falls into place in due time. So that is the situation. Ian Campbell says, hopefully he plays for Jamaica. Lewis Baker, you talking about? Lewis, Ricardo Fuller said that he would have a conversation with Lewis Baker. So that is something that is on the priority list. So yeah. If you look at England's midfield options, the leg options, the Declan Rices, the Calvin Phillips, the Bellinghams, I don't see how Lewis Baker gets into that, quite frankly. I don't. TJ Scott says, Asher and Kiki, I would pick Victoria Williams. Asher and Kiki, I would pick Victoria Williams. Great defender, but the speed is a problem, and Blackwood now, lots of mistakes. Well, that's the thing, though. If you don't pick Blackwood, who would be the backup left back? Vian Sampson, perhaps? Because you have to think about the depth options there. No, Damari Gray does not have a Jamaican passport, no. Yeah. I want to show you. Would you look at that? Andy Walker follows me. But yeah. What happened to Cousin? What happened to Cousin? Oh, Jordan Cousins. Jordan Cousins is at Wigan. Well, that's why I asked you. I'm all right. So, because we have many grants that have played for Jamaica. Well, McNeil needs a Jamaican passport. That's what needs to happen. Dwight McNeil needs a Jamaican passport. So, that is where we are at this point in time. That's important, very important. When you get Blackwood to focus in games, she'll perform well. Yeah, I get that. But let's say you don't take Den. You need to have a backup left back. You can't just have Tierney all the time. You need to have a contingency in place. Unless you're going to say, okay, if Tierney's hurt, then we could put Vian Sampson at left back. You know what I'm saying? If he gets a Jamaican passport. The Guatemala game, Roman Osborne has been called off. The game against Guatemala on April 15 has been called off. The best fielder born in England, currently playing, watching for a full season when he played in Turkey. Call any name, Baker is better. Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Daniel Thomas says, just a tune in, Simon. What's going on? But I understand your point, Ian Campbell. I really do understand your point. What's going on? Well, Daniel Thomas, the situation is this. Reggae Girlz had a victory today over Sheffield United women. Reggae Boyz rose in the FIFA rankings. The Gold Cup draw is this week. And we got a point against Mexico. And there's a lot of positivity, so we should all be embracing this positive. We should all be excited. We should all be happy. We should all be looking forward to the future with confidence, because in life, everything falls into place in time. Nothing happens before its time. And all of that, we can feel confident about. We can feel happy about. We can feel assured about. Just join which club Lewis Baker played for. Vibing. Remember, it's not a situation where Ricardo Fuller can just waltz around over to the first team. Ricardo Fuller's priority is with the under-21s and the academy. The under-21s and the academy do not train at the exact same time as a senior team. Okay? Wilson, the left back. Siobhan Wilson. Yeah, I understand that. You take Siobhan Wilson. So who would you drop? Rachel Jones out of the two wildcard picks in a sense? Because remember, it's going to be a 23-member squad. It's not going to be 26, but it's going to be 23. So that's the situation right now. All right. So you guys are fully aware with everything. Yeah. Let's take some more of the comments, shall we? Yeah, let's take some more of the comments right now. Okay, Daniel Thomas says, how much are we ranked now, Simon? The Reggae Boyz or the Reggae Girlz? As it relates to the Reggae Boyz, we have moved up one place in the latest edition of the rankings, one place to 63rd. That's right, we moved up one place to 63rd in the rankings, so that is still 6th in CONCACAF, but not far behind Panama and not far behind the Canadians as well. So that's where things are. Daniel Thomas says, I see improvements. Yes, without a doubt. Yeah. Improvements. Yeah. Oh, seems all the men them need to get them passport, which takes so long. I think Jamalo must push. Jamalo, I think he can be part of the Gold Cup squad for sure. Who I think will lead the line. I think Antonio, Bailey, Nicholson, that could be a front three, or Antonio, Bailey, Nicholson, probably Omari Hutchinson as a number 10 would be a nice coup as well. I would let Blackwood go to the World Cup, but I wouldn't start her against France, maybe Brazil or Panama. I never had her as a starter in the World Cup itself. I had Tierney Wiltshire starting at left back anyway, so yes, I would carry her, Denisha Blackwood, but I wouldn't say start her. But yes, I would carry her. Baker's been scored. I will know by week. He wants to play for us. Ian Campbell, remember that I watched the deal on him, so. Mark Brown says, bless up, Simon. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. How are things? Hope you're doing good. How is everything? How are things? Wilson over Blackwood. Yeah, man. Same, then Blackwood, then same person, right? Lansley Blake says, I would have Kiki in my 23. So if you have Kiki in your 23, which one of the forwards would you not have? Kayla McCoy, Kayla McKenna, Chena Matthews, Jody Brown, Bonnie Shaw. Which attacker would you not have? He needs a passport, my friend. France wingers would give Blackwood a problem, so Brazil or Panama. Panama would be a good test for her. Yeah, absolutely. Simon Johnson Clark of password. Is that a question or a statement? Because I didn't see a question mark, but it's something that's being worked upon. Blackwood is not a defender. She's brilliant moving forward. Absolutely brilliant moving forward. Denisha Blackwood. As I said, for me, I think it's going to be Tierney Wiltshire at left back, Tiffany Cameron at right back, Centre halves, the Swaby sisters. In net, you're going to have Rebecca Spencer. The midfield is still something that is ironed out. And the front three of Jodie Brown, Khadijah Bunny Shaw, and on the right, Shayna Matthews. Just the midfield three is something that is still to be decided upon. But I think you're going to have Drew Spence and Trudy Carter, and right behind them, Peyton McNamara. Who is the face of the Reggae Boyz? What do you mean by who is the face? A face as it relates to who everybody knows, who most of the world knows when they think about Jamaica. My front three would be Damari Gray, Antonia, and Bailey. That's a tasty three, you know. Yeah, the goalkeepers pick themselves, absolutely. But I still think there's going to be a conversation, Ian Campbell, to be made in relation to who would be one of the goalkeepers. Would it be Leah Brooks or Yasmin Jameson? Yasmin Jameson is known for being that live wire, icebreaker, locker room DJ sort of person that is an icebreaker. But she has not been invited in recent camps. Versus a Leah Brooks, who is a girl who you're grooming for the future. You're giving her the experience and exposure of traveling with the team, training with the team, yet to make her debut for Jamaica, but somebody that has been part of recent camps. So that's something for us to bear in mind as well. She traveled to Australia. She was here for the Paraguay games. So that is still, I think, a decision that will have to be made. Do you go with Yasmin Jameson, who you know is somebody that it can be a positive influence on the dressing room? Or are you going to carry somebody that, because you're just thinking about 2027 and beyond? Lansley Blake says, because I would play Cameron at right back, Kiki goes. Okay. Hello. How are you doing, Christina? Hope you guys are doing well. Everybody in the comments, make sure you guys big up Christina. She is a top poet, the best poet in Jamaica, and she's also a recipient of the Prime Minister's Award in Arts and Culture. That's right. Yeah. I was the recipient in sports analysis the year before her. And she got it, was the recipient the year after me. Talented young lady. Make sure you big her up. Dwayne Shirley says, I watched the match today between Jamaica and Sheffield United, and as I say, we need more work to do. Much turn off. There's work to be done, yes, but there are some aspects that was worked upon that was effective, especially how we set up defensively, which I'm pleased about. I just feel that the midfield setup is still something that would have to be ironed out. There should be another camp in June thereabouts to be able to iron out the remaining kinks ahead of the actual tournament itself. Who is more popular? I think Leon Bailey is one of the most popular Reggae Boyz, Michael Antonio as well. I think if people look on a team sheet of Jamaica and say Leon Bailey or say Damari Gray, they'll be like, oh no, Ravel Marson, wow. So those are the players. And what's the reason for Brooks over Jameson? Solely over looking for the future and talent? Because remember Ian Campbell, you can have all the talent in the world, you can have the potential, but sometimes there's a reason why Manchester United had a Jesse Lingard. There's a reason why Borussia Dortmund had former Reggae boy Daniel Gordon. There's a reason why these individuals were part of these respective teams. Daniel Gordon, even though he only played 8 games for Borussia Dortmund, he was looked up to because he was the icebreaker in the dressing room. He was looked up highly. Even though he didn't play a full season at Dortmund, he was looked up to. Why? Because of what he did in the dressing room, how he was able to relax the team. And guess what? To this very day, he's been contacted by his former club, his hometown club, Borussia Dortmund, to come and work there. Tiffany, have to improve your crossing. Yeah, I know. I saw the crosses that were made today, and I have to agree with you there. Absolutely. 100%. That's a good front three if Damari Gray is picked, but that would be my front three. Bobby as the 10, Ravel and Johnson. You want Ravel and Johnson to play? Sure, I'm going to pick it. I'm going to pick it right now so that you get a mix of things. When Drew in the midfield Warriors team, 2 greats. Yeah. So Ian Campbell, here's my 23. Sydney Schneider, Rebecca Spencer, Yasmin Jameson, that's 3. Yeah. Swaybe Sisters. Yeah. Victoria Williams, Vian Sampson. All right. Tierney Wilshire, Tiffany Cameron, Denisha Blackwood, that's 10, which means that there are 13 more places to secure within the team. You already know? Drew Spence, Havana Salone, Peyton McNamara, Trudy Carter. That's 14. Yeah, that's 14. That means we have 9 more places left to pick in the squad. So you have Jodie Brown, you have Bunny Shaw, you have Shayna Matthews. That means we have 6 more players to pick within the squad, yeah? 6 more players to pick in the squad. Soleil Washington, Cameron Simmons. That means you have 4 places left to pick in the squad. 4 more spots. Atlanta Primos. That means you have 3 more. 3 more spots to pick in the squad. I'm going to put in Chiniela Asha. I'm going to put in Rachel Jones, which means that there's 1 spot left. 1 outlier. Who would that be? Chanel Buckley for the experience of going to a tournament. Give hope to girls on the island that I can go to the World Cup. I can be a bunny. I can be a prinny. Why not? Or do you say, Kayla McCoy, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Grab it with 2 hands. But yeah, that's how I feel. But I'm interested to hear what you have to say as well. But that's where we are. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. No, no, no. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. No, no, no. Let's hear from you. Let's hit the like button now. Okay? Hit the like button now. So there we go. So this is the Reggae Boyz in the rankings, as you're seeing on your screen right now. All right? Let's now look at the other side of things, right? Men's rankings. Let's now look at the women's rankings. Women's ranking, Jamaica's 5th in CONCACAF and 43rd in the world. Not too far behind Costa Rica, not too far behind Mexico. After the World Cup, Jamaica should pass these teams and move up to 3rd, battle Canada, beat Canada in the Olympic playoffs, go to 2nd. Yeah. Simon, with Rashi being injured, you think we'll struggle? Honestly, no. Personally, I think if Martial can stay fit, I think the goals will come. Even if he's not the one that is scoring the goals, he will put himself in dangerous positions and he'll put the ball in those areas as well. So for me, if Martial can stay fit just for 5 games, the next 5 games, I think we'll have something cooking. All right. As I said a little bit, it's gonna be difficult when you're bearing in mind the balance, because somebody is gonna be left out. Somebody is gonna be left out. I didn't even call Marla Sweatman. And she's having an amazing season as a number 10. Kiki over Kayla, otherwise good squad. Okay. I'm just thinking if there are any other names that I didn't mention that perhaps could even be in the conversation, you know? The names that I didn't mention that perhaps could be in the conversation, Jade Bailey, you know, Mr. Campbell. You and I have spoken about this before, about Jade Bailey. You know, if she's playing some football in the month of May, or if she gets herself fit by that time, I think we're looking good. Having Jade Bailey, if Jade Bailey's fit and can go to the World Cup and can contribute half an hour, 45 minutes, then I'd be willing to sacrifice one of the attacking gems. Honestly, I'd be willing to do that. That's how I feel. 4 copas para ir al Mundial de la Sub-17 de los Jóvenes de 2023. Yeah, so 4 teams are going to the Under-17 World Cup. Okay, I understand. Marlo was a must-have for you for a long time. Surprising omission from you. You know, it's tough. It's really tough because when you're being objective, it's tough, extremely tough. Because I don't see her as playing as a number 10 for Jamaica, because you're bearing in mind Trudy Carter and others ahead of her in the pecking order. She's playing number 10 for her club. And yes, she has the contributions to back it up. But it's tough. Simon, why Andre Blake not playing for an EPL team yet? Well, let me play you the reason. Yeah, because Andre Blake said it in an interview that I did with him, and basically it's about the opportunity, because there's a chance to go to Holland, but the money that was offered was not. Well, he had to take a pay cut. His family is settled where he is, and he's treated as a hero there in Philly. Dwayne Shirley says strength side. Yeah. My reason for Kiki is I'm thinking seriously about beating France. I'm also thinking about Marla Sweatman. Can you imagine Kiki Van Zanten scoring the winner against France? Wow. We need Asha to sit and the hole and allow Spence and other to express themselves. You know, Asha has the ability to do that as well because of her distribution and of her skill set. McCoy is a very clinical centre forward. If you press good enough, she will score. Absolutely, she possesses that ability. You could perhaps even say that she's like a backup to Bunny in the number 9 department, but Bunny is going to play through the hole. So when you bear that in mind, she would not play through the hole during the World Cup. Jade is not fit, but I pray for her, my favorite woman footballer. Okay. Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments. I'm interested to hear from you guys as well. Who's your favorite football player? Who's your favorite reggae girl? Who's your favorite reggae boy? And who's your favorite reggae girl? Let me start. Favorite reggae boy is... Wait. Current or past? My favorite reggae boy growing up was Dion Burton. He was my favorite reggae boy growing up. And then in my teenage years, it was Luton Shelton. Then it went to Adrian Mariappa. And this one is going to surprise you guys, but you guys know who's my favorite domestic-based player? My favorite domestic-based player. He's not a reggae boy yet. His name is Kyle Ming. Chile podría clasificar al Mundial Sub-17, pero primero la toca contra Argentina. Vamos, Chile. Felicitación, mi amigo. En el estadio de final de la Copa Mundial Sub-20, Argentina 2023. Muy bien. ¿Te gusta Jamaica? ¿Visitas Jamaica en el pasado para el verano? Kiki is a very speedy player, and she's also accurate in front of goal. So Kiki over Kayla as she's slow. You know, in the Australia games, Kayla had better performances over Kiki in those matches in Australia. So at some point, you're going to have to say to yourself, what selections are based on form and what selections are based on reputation? Because I think you have a handful of players that you can pick on reputation alone. Not saying that those individuals don't have form, but those players that have already established themselves as first-team players, and you know that they're going to be picked. So the Bunnies, the Jodies, the Swaby sisters, Rebecca Spencer. For me, those are 5 players that are absolute sure picks. Why is Buchanan playing for Canada and not Jamaica, Simon? Well, the truth is, Kadisha Buchanan was approached first by Canada when she was younger. It's actually quite funny because she grew up with Tiffany Cameron as well, and both of them played for Canada together, and both of them, she was approached by Canada first. So that's a simple answer the question, you know? Favorite reggae girl. You know, even before Bunny was Bunny, you know, I knew about her. CONCACAF Under 20 Championship 2012 in Panama. I saw her as a 15-year-old against Haiti. CONCACAF Under 17 Championship in Guatemala that same year. I saw her score from half line. When she captained Jamaica the Under 17 Championship in 2013 on home soil under Merron Gordon, where Jamaica finished fourth, I saw her. All right. So for over a decade, I've known about her ability, her strength, what she's been able to possess, what she's been able to accomplish. So it's no surprise where she is today. And she's going to win the Ballon d'Or very soon. Very soon. If we did have Lauren James with a stronger up front, says Dwayne Shirley. I'm okay with the attacking options, to be frank with you. No, I didn't pick Satara Moore in my 23. No. Nope. I did not pick her in my 23. No. Them no watch Asha Man a true she love dribble July truly cause to make people narrate her both them love play football. Look, Chinyola Asha is a baller. I don't think anybody can complain about that. Simon Kanye Palmer Black Plane. Well, she hasn't quite found a club yet overseas, so that's something that has to be worked upon. Add Cameron to the shore picks because of her being our most industrious player. Do you think she's set at the right back position? I think, well, she has shown that her industrious is there. Jody Brown is your favorite reggae girl? Okay. Cool. Yep, Jody Brown. I remember when she was 12 years old, the JFF Grassroots Clinic in St. Anne. This is 2013. And then the very next year, she competes at the CONCACAF Women's Under 15 Championship in the Cayman Islands, scores goals for Jamaica, and gets us to the quarterfinals before losing to Haiti. I was there. I remember that as well. She's just made a tremendous passage of growth throughout the course of her career. You know, her trajectory as well has been one of keen and special note as well. Remember as well 2016, CONCACAF Women's Under 17 Championship in 2016, Jamaica and Grenada, where Plum Clark scored, Shayla Smart, and others. You fast forward a couple of years down the road as well, and there was a qualification cycle where Jamaica had Giselle Washington, Jody Brown, Monique Perrier, who's a baller as well, grew up on the island, went to the final round, went to the third place playoff after losing to Bermuda, and in the third place playoff losing on penalties to Puerto Rico. I feel if Jamaica was in that CONCACAF Women's Under 17 Championship in 2018, could have been having a different story. Completely different story. But we press forward. Everything in life falls into place in time. Ian Campbell says, my favorite reggae boy, Ethan Pinnock. Okay, cool. Big baller. Maria Victoria says, Pérez Ortiz, Chile, Brasil y Ecuador, hexagonal final. Argentina, Paraguay y Venezuela a la hexagonal final. Simon Brink from St. Anne and knowing Jody Brown from a little girl playing football with the boys. So she's my favorite girls. Okay. Very nice. Sham6, thank you very much for sharing that. We greatly appreciate that. Glad that you're able to share this. Absolutely. Yeah. So I appreciate that. So yeah. So yeah. So that's where we are. Kayla McKenna dropped back in midfield and looked good in Australia, but as a striker, she has been below par. Kiki is a better attacking player. All right. For so young and talented, she impressed me with her performance. Yeah. So Bunny Shaw will be a legend, right, for the Reggae Girls? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. She's going to get over 100 international goals for Jamaica. She's going to become top scorer in the World Cup. She's going to win a Golden Boot one day. She's going to win the Premier League, the Women's Super League. Yep, and she's going to help Jamaica win the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Unless you find a right back that is on top of the world. Tiffany Cameron is J right back, which gives strength to my calling for Kiki right wing against France. Okay. Fully understand what you're saying there. So yes, Reggae Boyz fans, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your support. I'm grateful for it. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys, make sure, hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button for more content. All right, guys. So again, I want you guys to make known about the point that I'm making mention about, okay? We need 4 more friendly matches before the World Cup, like 2 European teams. Like Dwayne Shirley, having 4 friendlies before the World Cup is not realistic. The girls have club football, and remember, after their club seasons, there will be a camp where the Reggae Girls come together. So maybe 1 or 2 friendlies at most, but 4? No, you're not going to have 4 friendlies before the World Cup. Probably 3, 4 friendlies, bearing in mind that the intense calendar at the end of May, because at the end of May, the team comes together for camp. World Cup is July 20. June, you used to come together to be able to put the pieces together. So, no, I don't think it's going to be 4 friendlies. And this is not pessimistic speaking. It's just bearing in mind the time frame, and you want to have your players sharp for the World Cup and not running out them legs after a long, hard, arduous season. You want to have them fresh for the tournament itself, So those are the things that we need to bear in mind. Okay. So that's the situation. That is the situation, Reggae Boyz fans. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your support. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button on this channel, and also subscribe as well for more content. Okay, guys? I'm grateful for all of your support. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content right here on Reggae Boyz Commentary. We're this close to 17,000 subscribers. So let's go. Share this video now. Share it now. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices. Infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing and nutritious. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boyz commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, Reggae Boyz commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz commentary, subscribe, like, and share.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney, and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button below.